Welcome back to Pokemon Sterling Silver Hardcore Nuzlocke Challenge. I think I forgot to update the deaths actually. I think we have 7 deaths now. So I throw the Celio into the Porygon Z. It was zip code anyways. And this is my Proton team. This fight is riskless. Outside of Boomkin can die. But I don't care. That's the only thing. I don't really care about that actually, to be honest. Outside of that, this is riskless Proton fight. Because my Boomkin is actually... I get this a lot of time. Don't know exactly the odds, but I get this like so many times in the Safari Zone gate. So yeah. And this is below average and minus special defensive even. So yeah, this can for sure die. But I don't really care about that, to be honest. Gyarados in the fight is my XP share boy, and he's doing the Gyarados job still, even with modest 0 attack. Because sometimes it is enough to have just one pivot. This Crobat will always die to T-Bolt. Average Electrode is enough to kill this Crobat. And we have the XP share on Stone Cold. This is never Mark Punch. We will U-turn out. This is always Flare Blitz or EQ. And now we will use Gyarados as the one pivot. We need this boy. And also we are pre-slapped, so we can't get burned. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. But yeah. Okay. And even if this crits, by the way, we are only baiting Thunder Punch. So we go to Whoopee. And now we just press simply EQ. We have the Citrus Berry if this crits me now. So we get out of random move ranges. I don't think we can get in any other move range than Leaf Storm. But this is really important. So we don't bait random moves. Because this Vino is always a threat. But this is always Leaf Storm and I can't die to this Leaf Storm crit. Even on Naive Nature it is not possible. So there is the Leaf Storm switch in. This can do a lot on a crit. But this is fine. So I think we can even save my Boomkin. It looks like I need to check that. I will Psycho Boost this. And we have the Citrus Berry. And this is Electrode. This turn is really important. But I think we are out of Flash Cannon range, even with the Naive Nature. 107. Yeah, we are out of Flash Cannon range. This is really important. We will switch to Whoopee on the guaranteed Thunderbolt. And we will switch now to my Ninjask on the guaranteed Energy Ball. Will never die to a crit. And crit will not put me into a danger. So I can always superpower this. This is the only mon what is fast actually in my entire box. Obviously it's Electrode. We would not die to a crit into a Superpower Recoil. Now we can chain kill the Hypno with X Scissor, Expert Belt. And this is random move, by the way. But I am prepped for that and that's completely fine for me. I think it has to be random move. Yeah, it is completely random move. But that is the most important thing. I want to bait a damaging move. We will U-turn out. This will do a decent amount of damage. And this chip damage is enough that even this Suicune will crit my Meganium now on the switch-in. Even if this crits on the... Okay, it's even Surf. But I was even thinking about Ice Beam crit. Even if this happens... We will never die to Frenzy Plant Recall. We don't need a damage item, so we was holding a Citrus Berry. And we would never die to Recoil. Everything was calced actually. Because Filter is just broken. Max damage Ice Beam was 70% and Citrus Berry would put me out of yeah, Recoil death range. That's Proton. Thank you for watching. Next fight is Ariana.